Hey, we just finished up the service this morning I just got to thinking that we've really got to stop not calling sin what it is. Look, many have been so indoctrinated with the don't offend anyone philosophy that even Christians are afraid these days to speak up against moral and spiritual wrongs in the world, and that's not biblical. No, we're not supposed to purposely be nasty and hurtful to anyone, but we are to warn the world of encroaching dangers and pitfalls. We have the spiritual eyes to see them coming, and we're to warn those that cannot see or understand them of what's coming. The guilty person, they may scream bloody murder when that their violation of God's principles have been exposed, or but it's still our obligation to help them, and it's not necessarily hateful or unloving of us to help them. It's certainly not pushing it down their throat when we show them what God's word says, and how they're supposed to, how we are all supposed to live. We're to be the light of the world, as I talked about this morning. In that we are to illuminate. We are to be God's illumination of the world, and we're to be salt of the earth, and we need to preserve the world by fighting and exposing uh, all of that's in it to harm it. Uh, if we're not going to do it, who is? Who are we expecting? Who are we waiting on? Look, nowhere in the Bible are we told to tolerate sin and to be quiet and allow it to continue unopposed. We're in a battle, Ephesians 6:12 tells us, and it's certainly not easy. A battle indicates that it's going to be rough. It's going to be tough at times, and people are going to get hurt. And if you look at the other way and let sin continue, that's not a battle. You're giving in. You're losing. Toleration of sin is cowardice. The word sometimes, or the world sometimes believes that we're being hateful and unloving, and when we condemn their sin. But I want you to understand, it actually takes a whole lot more love to stand up against it and to voice a biblical opinion against a possibly social accepted sin and being popular. It can only be love when preachers and men and women of God stand up against the hisses of public